So welcome everyone to Champs and Ranks here on the LVI universe, and we're gonna start with the championships and the contenders. So let's watch and see. We have the WWE Universal Champion El Terror, and these are the contenders: Goldberg, SPX Jr., Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, The Legend, Finn Balor, Edge, Icon, and Triple H. Those are the top 10 contenders for the title. Then we have the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Mr. Morgan. The top contenders are Drew McIntyre, The Spider, Shawn Michaels, Triple M, Seth Rollins, and Striker. Then we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, The Assassins. The top contenders are the DX Icons, the Terrors, and the Usos. Then we have the WWE Women's Undisputed Champion, Heather Ray. The top contenders are Sadika, Marta Ramirez, Jessica B, Vanessa Azul, Nia Jax, Sarah Walker, Caitlin Riley, Brittany Clark, Dark Fantasy, and Bayley. So those are the top 10 that are able to challenge the champion if they let me know. Then we have the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Queens. The top contenders are the Suicide Blondes, the Bella Twins, the Grapplers, Asumi and Celtics, Dark Fantasy Ministry, Legacy, Chaos, Baby Love and Barbie, and the Megastars. Then we have the International Champion, Siniestro de Durango. Top contenders are John Justice and Facade. Alright. And now for WCW, we have Cody Hagan as the WCW Champion. The top contenders are Jason Ramirez, Fuerza Maligna, Gardinator, Ultimo Flamator, Justin Massacre, Rey Sideral, Hideo Itami, Mustafa Ali, Grand Metalik, and Icon. Alright. Then we have the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the Luchadors. The top contenders are Havoc, Angel Negro, and Rey Tormento, and the Awesome Ones. Then we have the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Angel Rey Pisces. The top contenders are Cecil, Siniestro, Tiger, Rey Castle, Kalisto, Ricochet, and Mike Kanellis. Then we have the WCW Women's Champion, Caitlin Riley. Top contenders are Sadika, Marta Ramirez, Jessica B, Vanessa Azul, Sarah Walker, Haruka, Lady Dragon, Mandy Rose, Alexa Bliss, Mickey James. So those are the top 10 contenders for the WCW Women's Championship. Then we have the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Barbie and Baby Love. We have the top contenders, which are the Suicide Blondes, the Grapplers, Asumi and Celtics, Dark Fantasy Ministry, Legacy, Chaos, the Queens, Havoc, the Riot Squad, no, not Havoc, the Megastars, the Riot Squad, the Iconics. Alright. Then we have the WCW United States Champion, Ed Vigilante. The top contenders are Gemelo Fantástico 1, Travis Walker, Blaze, El Mago, Mac, Warlord, Guerrero Olímpico, and Shane McMahon. Now let's go to NXT. NXT's champion is Brian Hunter. The top contenders, Eric Cassidy, The Brawler, Muleja Achi, Leon Motora, Draven Knight, Tony Nese, and Icon. Then we have the $1 Million Champion, Big Money G. The top contenders are Strongman, Scorpion, and Mojo Riley. Then we have the NXT Tag Team Champions, The Authority, Brody Winters and Leo Butler. And the top contenders are High Energy, Johnny Starr, and Robo. Then we have the NXT Women's Champion, Dark Fantasy. Top contenders are Sadika, Jessica B, Sarah Walker, Caitlin Riley, Brittany Clark, Haruka, Jessica Ahmed, Lady Dragon, Mandy Rose, and Alexa Bliss. Alright. And then we have the NXT North American Champion, J. Lo Mack. The top contenders are Tito Diaz, Jeff Matthews, and Histeria Jr. And then we have the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, The Legacy, Poison Hernandez and Reina Siria. Top contenders are the Blue Bloods, La Barbie de Reynosa and Baby Love. The Suicide Blondes, Asumi and Celtics, Megastars and Chaos. Alright, now let's go to the LVI show. LVI World Heavyweight Champion Limbo Azul. Top contenders Eric Cassidy, The Show, Brian Hunter, SPX Jr., Lone Wolf and Guerrero Olímpico, Siniestro, Leo Motora, Hamza, Tito Diaz. So those are the top 10. If you're in the top 10, you can challenge the champion. The LVI Women's Champion is Jessica B. The top contenders are Heather Ray, Sarah Walker, Caitlin Riley, Celtics, Marta Ramirez, Sarika, Reina Siria, Aruka, and Asumi. Then we have the LVI Tag Team Champions, the DX Icons. Top contenders are the Dangerous Alliance, Havoc, Blue Bloods, the Assassins, Relic and Rama, and the High Energy. Then we have the LVI Women's Tag Team Champions, Chaos. The top contenders are Dark Fantasy Ministry, La Barbie de Reynosa and Baby Love, and the Megastars Miku and Felina Galactica. Then we have the World Mr. Amazing Champion, The Spider. Top contenders Muleja Achi, The Crusher, Jeff Matthews, Big Money G, Angel Rey Pisces, Triple M, Hysteria Jr., Travis Walker, Tiger, and Strongman. Those are the top 10 that can challenge the champion. If you're not in the top 10, you have to challenge any of the other contenders. Then we have the LVI Women's $1 Million Champion, Michaela. Top contenders are Vanessa Azul, Poison Hernandez, Lady Dragon, and Laura Tenchi. Right, so that's what we have for LVI. Now, SmackDown Live, WWE Champion, The Show. The top contenders, The Rock, Limbo Azul, Lone Wolf, John Cena, Finn Balor, Demon, and Icon. The United States Championship, we have Joseph as the champion and Brock Lesnar is the top contender. Then we have Jeff Hardy and The Legend. Then we have the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Dangerous Alliance. Top contenders are the Blue Bloods and Relic and Rama. Then we have again the Women's Undisputed Champion, Heather Ray. Top contenders Sadika, Marta, Jessica B, Vanessa Azul, Nia Jax, Sarah Walker, Caitlin Riley, Brittany Clark, Dark Fantasy, and Bayley. And then the top contenders, well, the Women's Tag Team Champions are the Queens, and top contenders are the Suicide Blondes, the Bella Twins, the Grapplers, Asumi and Celtics, Dark Fantasy Ministry, Legacy, Chaos, La Barbie de Reynosa and Baby Love, and the Megastars Miku and Felina Galactica. And for the WWE WWE 24/7 Championship, we have Scorpion the Gladiator. The top contenders are Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and The Miz, and anyone else who wants to challenge the champion. Alright? So that's what we have in the champions and the contenders and the rankings. So let's go to the power rankings. On Raw, I'm going to mention the top 20 and then show you the rest. Top 20 are Jessica Ahmed, Aquelarre Durango, Heather Ray, Michaela, Jessica B, Marta Ramirez, Sarah Walker, Facade, Brittany Clark, Hamza, Haruka, Barbie, Youngblood, Dark Fantasy, Baby Love, The Crusher, Jacqueline, Hardcore Icon, and The Spider, and Reina Siria. These are the top 20 that are on the power rankings here on Monday Night Raw. So if you're not in the top 20, that means you have to go get and challenge those above you. So that way you can make it. The more you participate, the more you make me know if you want to fight, the more matches you will have. Now in WCW, we have Jessica Ahmed, Heather Ray, Michaela, Jessica B, Marta Ramirez, Sarah Walker, Brittany Clark, Haruka, La Barbie de Reynosa, Edit Extreme, Dark Fantasy, Baby Love, Jacqueline, Black Belt, Reina Siria, Poison Hernandez, Laura Tenchi, Gemelo Fantástico 1, Miku, Vanessa Azul. Those are the top 20. Barely any of the guys are making it up there. Mostly the women. Casi ninguno de los hombres han subido ahí de rango. Solamente las mujeres. Guys, let's see what we can do. Now let's go to NXT. Top 20, Jessica Ahmed, Heather Ray, Michaela, Jessica B, The Brawler, Marta Ramirez, Jeff Matthews, Sarah Walker, Hysteria Jr., Brittany Clark, Brian Hunter, Haruka, La Barbie de Reynosa, Robo, Dark Fantasy, Baby Love, Johnny Starr, Brody Winters, Jacqueline, and Reina Siria. Those were the top 20 that are on the list. If you're not in the top 20, means you gotta do something greater. Challenge champions or something. Okay, now let's go to the LVI show. The top 20 are Jessica Ahmed, Aquelarre Durango, Heather Ray, Michaela, Jessica B, The Brawler, Celestia Jr., Marta Ramirez, Jeff Matthews, Príncipe de Seda, Relic, Sarah Walker, Joseph, Hysteria Jr., Facade, Lone Wolf, Brittany Clark, Rama, Ryan Hunter, and Hamza. So those were the top 20 on the LVI show. So if you're not in the top 20, I urge you to challenge more and participate more. If you want, let me know who you want to fight and for what title. That way you get better matches and better rankings. Now we go to SmackDown Live. Top 20, Jessica Ahmed, Heather Ray, Michaela, Jessica B, Celestia Jr., Marta Ramirez, Príncipe de Seda, Relic, Sarah Walker, Joseph, Lombo, Brittany Clark, Rama, Haruka, Barbie de Reynosa, Dark Fantasy, Baby Love, Mastodon, Limbo Azul, and Jacqueline. Those are the top 20 here on SmackDown Live, here on the LVI Universe. So those who are not on the top 20, they need to fight more or win more matches. Right now we know that some of them are hurt and cannot fight, so we'll see if they will make it to our pay-per-view this Sunday at Hell in the Cell. As you can see, our next pay-per-view is Hell in the Cell, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be auspiciated by the WCW, I see. So WCW fighters, get ready. You guys are going to be the ones fighting mostly in the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. So thank you all for watching and enjoying the champs and ranks here on the LVI Universe. We will see you Monday, God willing, on Monday Night Raw.